Shalom, brothers and sisters. Sarah lived. In that Torah portion, talks about Abraham. It tells Eleazar, representative of the Ruach HaKodesh, to go find a wife for his son Yishak. And he makes him swear, putting his hand under his thigh, right? I'm going to read it in Genesis 24:2. And Abraham said to the oldest servant of his house, who ruled over all that he had, please put your hand under my thigh, so that I make you swear by Yahuwah, the Elohim of the Shamayim and the Elohim of the earth, that you do not take a wife for my son from the daughters of the Canaanites, among whom I dwell, but go to the land and to my relatives, and take a wife for my son Yishak. And the servant said to him, what if the woman refuses to follow me to this land? Do I then take your son back to the land from where she came? And Abraham said to him, beware lest you take my son back there. Yahuwah, Elohim of the Shamayim, who took me from my father's house and from the land of my relatives, and who spoke to me and swore to me, saying, to your seed I give this land. He sends his messenger before you, and you shall take a wife for my son from there. And if the woman refuses to follow you, then you shall be released from this oath. Only do not take my son back there. Then the servant put his hand under the thigh of Abraham, his master, and swore to him concerning this matter. Whoa! And now in this Torah portion, Vayeshi, he lived, right? Talks about the life of Yaakov, right? We see in Genesis 47:29, this same putting the hand under the thigh situation, connecting, because back here it was like in the context of forgetting the bride of, to going out to get the bride. And now we're going to see what this context is. It's just amazing, right? And the time for Israel to die drew near. And he called his son Joseph and said to him, now if I have found favor in your eyes, please put your hands under my thigh, bang, and show kindness and truth to me. Please do not bury me in Mitzrayim, but I shall lie with my fathers, and you shall take me up out of Mitzrayim and bury me in their burial place. And he said, I do as you have said. And he said, swear to me. And he swore to him. Bing. And Israel bowed himself on the head of the Be'er, right? The bed. Be'er is the word. I looked it up, and it's connected. It's connected with Luke 7:14-16. Whoa! So what we got here? We got Abraham talking to Eleazar to go get the bride for his son. Ooh, right? So, and this is the promise. And right now we have Israel talking to Joseph, Yahuwah ben Yosef, which is a reference to Yahushua, to go to bring his bones into the land of promise. Wow, right? And it's connected with Luke 7:14-16. Here we go. And coming near, he touched the Be'er, and those bearing it stood still. And he said, young man, I say to you, arise. And he who was dead sat up and began to speak. And he gave him to his mother, and fear seized all. And they praised Elohim, saying, a great Nabi has been raised up among us, and Elohim has visited his people. Whoa! So we see all these connections, you know. We got the first promise for the bride, then the bridegroom, that he's going to get the bones of all Israel and bring them into the promised land, right? So all of us, prophetically. And right here, then we got the same word for when the bones were about to, you know, when Israel was about to die, right? And we got the resurrection. Mashiach shows that he's the one that's going to spring them up. And it's just, and Elohim has visited his people. I mean, so beautiful. Yah bless you today and forever.